evicted, if y'all listening to this, yo, check the temperature outside. Y'all can't evict them.
I have a property in Baltimore City where that doesn't apply.
Y'all
Baltimore County, it's not going to apply either because the 26th is the warmest day in December, which is why.
What if it's not though?
See ya.
What if it's not though?
I already checked. I looked at the almanac.
Get the fuck out of here.
Hold on. What's the rule though? You can't evict somebody.
So it's a certain temperature you can't evict people. I don't know what it is in Baltimore. In Harford County, it was bad. I had somebody that owed me like $6,000 because it kept being too cold.
Damn. Nigga, what's the worst? Like, what's the most somebody done owed?
$6,000 I feel like is a lot.
That's a whole lot. Damn.
Yeah,
well, $6,000. It depends on where you live at. I mean, if
so
if your motherfucking
$6 racks, it's $6 racks.
Like a 3-bedroom there is like $800. So do the math.
Oh, where?
Yeah.
Niggas trying to go out with Aberdeen?
Fuck no. Yeah, you ain't never been to Aberdeen?
Never going to Aberdeen.
Yeah, so I've been to Aberdeen.
Nah, that shit.
But anyway,
Route 40 like the only road up there.
Ah, man, it's been a rough week for me, man. I'm back at work.
Mike finally had to
first
do
day back
at work.
First day back was Monday. Been out 6.5 months, man. It's rough.
Yeah.
You just gotta get back in your rhythm, man.
How long were you
The boy
out?
be struggling like 6.5 months of no work.
Oh my God, you were out of work for a half of a year.
Yeah, man. It's rough, man. It's rough.
At that point, you should just like collect whatever.
I should collect whatever. I mean,
like just be an Uber driver at that point.
No, probably not though. I'm cool.
I would never go back to work after 6 months.
Being an Uber driver, nah, yo, niggas violate too much on the Uber pool.
And
I'm cool.
As a teacher,
I'm cool.
Teachers is getting punched in the face. Like,
take it easy.
Nah,
a
see,
teacher and an Uber driver is like right here.
Nah, no, it's not. See, what everybody is forgetting. Yo, you gotta strike first with these little niggas, man. You gotta strike. If it even look like it's about to get a little crazy in there, nah. But nah, I mean, you think about them situations. They were with older teachers.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Ain't nobody playing that.
All the times when I was in school, all the fights I seen, they was with younger teachers. But
now it's like you beating old ladies up.
Hold up. Who was that? Who like power drive Mr. Roach 96-year-old ass? Through like a biology tape. I can't remember who that was, but
somebody did that to a teacher.
Yeah. Mr. Roach was old as shit. Like, yes, this was at Pilot.
Yeah, Pilot, Lord.
Yeah, Mr. Roach was old as shit. Mr. Roach was legit like 94. I swear to God.
You keep sitting through 7 to 8 classes a day, yo. Eventually you gonna snap. Right? I done had I remember I was in 7th grade.
Matter of fact, yo, I think Mr. Roach like in one of them cryo chambers next to Walt Disney somewhere.
Did you die?
Who, Mr. Roach?
Yeah.
Or Walt Disney?
No, Mr. Roach.
Probably not.
Well, nobody cares about Mr. Roach.
He probably preserved his body. I don't know.
Dave in 7th grade.
Nah. It was in 7th grade.
random bullshit fact. This has nothing to do with nothing.
Your hosts keep cutting you off. Dave is gonna talk about this next week, y'all.
You know, Walt Disney was a snitch. He was an informant. Real shit.
That's why you a teacher. You had these random facts. What is
I just said it was random about nothing.
Is that why Mickey Mouse was a rat?
Was he really an informant?
Yeah, I'm dead ass. I ain't joking. I'm for real.
Is that why Mickey Mouse was a rat?
It could be.
I need. Matter of fact, that's your homework. Next week,
I don't know.
Find out
was Mickey
Mouse's
actual starting.
Walt Disney was a snitch.
Yeah, find out what he was writing on. Who he was
but
writing
he
on.
he was an informant.
He was writing on WB.
Nah, I think it had something to do with like doing like communism and shit like that. But he was an informant for like FBI or CIA, one of the two.
Damn, Walt.
So Dave?
Oh no, I was saying back in what was it, fall staff in 7th grade, it was niggas nigga around my way was fighting the teacher. It was a couple of fights. It was Upper Park Heights. This was Park Heights,
so from the hood.
Yeah, I don't brag about it, but I mean we had a kind of upbringing, so it was what it was.
Petty, fam.
So niggas in Park Heights is fighting teachers.
Niggas doing a wild shit in middle school. Yeah, but I was kind of happy about that fight because it was one of them new teachers. No, yo was getting all the girls. You know what I mean? All the girls liked y'all.
Yo, if I'm a teacher and then you touch me, I'm beating that ass.
The nigga my man scoop slammed him, and that was the last time I heard of y'all. I remember your name and all that.
Yeah. Man, yo, these little motherfuckers.
Slam session. You understand? We used to yell that shit out. Slam session.
These little motherfuckers be petty as shit, yo. But it's a lot of petty shit going on right now, yo.
All right, we moving along.
Like, no, I mean, Burger King got to be the pettiest motherfuckers out here.
Yeah, explain that, yo. Because I seen
Burger King. All right, so
BDA on that, beating that ass.
So Burger King has this deal going down with you can get a Whopper for 1 cent.
Mm-hmm.
For a penny?
Yeah.
So Burger King, you can get a Whopper for one.
Yeah, but it's a catch to it. So you gotta have a Burger King app, and when you order it, you gotta be standing inside a McDonald's location.
Yo, that's
wild.
That's the smartest marketing idea I've heard.
You got set up shop on that nigga.
So basically, yeah.
But you could get like 99 chicken nuggets for a penny at McDonald's, right?
Nah, that's at Burger King.
Oh, that's there too.
Yeah, but if you want the 1 cent Whopper, you gotta go to McDonald's. Like in the ad.
Is that why you know it?
No, they was advertising it today.
Do you eat Burger King?
I will
that's
for this
warfare right there. That's a war. That's a war crime right there.
I mean,
it's like a piece of cardboard with like.
My God, it's a penny. What do you want for a penny right now?
Nothing. I'm not eating any food that costs 1 cent.
Yo, it's the same Whopper from. All right, I'll let you know how it is.
I remember.
I know exactly what it is.
Yo, all food.
Whether it's $1 or a penny.
All food, regardless.
Worried about why chicken nuggets are like 75
Yo,
cents.
you're gonna die. Yo, we all know it's not. It's some processed ass chicken. You're gonna die one day anyway. Fuck it.
That shit like ostrich meat,
eat what you
right?
want to
eat. A little bit more expensive than a fucking penny burger.
Eat what you want to eat. Eat what you want to eat.
So Mike definitely is getting a penny burger.
You motherfucking right. Yo, don't y'all realize food always tastes better when it's like free? Whenever you get some shit, whenever somebody else got some shit and you like, damn, yo, let me get some. You eat it, it's the best thing in the world. As soon as you turn around and buy that shit, that shit is that's the truest mediocre at best. Yo.
Especially when you broke, nigga, and you get, oh my God. When I was on, that don't matter.
What does that have to do with anything?
When niggas when I was
concerned about what? Concerned about me getting a deal?
Yo.
When I was in school, all the food we done stole and all the fucking
so you're a thief. You really from Park
label me what you want. A nigga was down bad back then.
Shout out to all the prime times.
Prime times, yo, niggas don't scam. Prime, look at my man. You remember about the prime times? You understand? We was running prime times. We was. You know what the prime time is? They ain't had them out in
the little personal
and flowers. You was with the flowers, right?
With the flowers, we did not have personal pizzas. We had slices.
Oh my gosh! All right.
Like the circular slice?
Like the slices you get from Maria D's.
No, I ain't had no motherfucking Maria D's.
We were just built though. My school was just built when I was.
Nah, wait. The square pizza was what is the jail shit they used to sell you. They used to give you.
Yeah.
You got when you was in
gym. You got that for free and reduced lunch.
Yeah, that's that gym pop shit.
The rectangle.
That's the shit they give you in gym pop.
If you had money at that time, shit, you only needed like a $5, and you was demanding lunch during that
nigga,
time.
That shit was $1.50. All right, so let me explain.
It's a personal pizza.
It's a personal. They got them. They still sell a brand in your local Giants and all that shit. It's Tony's, if you ever seen them. But they used to give you the small personal pizza, like a little 6-inch round personal pan pizza, and your shit was above anything else you'd have had for lunch that day.
So y'all called a mini frozen pizza at prime time.
Yeah, they were called prime times.
That was the best.
That's the. Yeah, you was if you was a real nigga, if you had any type of whatever, you was that nigga if you had a prime time. You understand?
Okay.
You get the prime time,
and it was elite because everybody else ain't get it. They only had like a certain number.
With the wedges, you get the prime time with the wedges, and get you a soda.
We had tater
done
tots.
deal.
We didn't have wedges.
Nah, wedges, man.
Oh, yo, them prime times fresh out the oven, boy.
Yeah.
They used to give them in a yellow box too. If you when I was in high school, they didn't get a yellow box.
I didn't.
You didn't eat lunch in high school.
No, we
You
left.
bougie, man. Yo, I was bougie. You couldn't do that.
I'm sorry. We went to school in Baltimore City. They just wasn't willingly letting niggas leave out of school.
You think they let me leave? You think they was like, hey, go?
I don't know. I mean, you want the flowers? They might.
I'm just saying, I did what I wanted, but I don't remember all these high school foods. But I didn't know y'all had names for pizza.
That was the that shit was.
Oh, it was called a prime time. Oh, okay.
What you told me? Made this shit up?
Y'all call dogs Dougs. You might have.
Nah, shout out prime times, man.
Shots. Wow.
Y'all don't call them Dougs.
Wow.
Not a Doug.
Wow.
Okay.
Take it easy, fam. Take it easy.
Man, the motherfucking French fries right.
Before I had to Kareem Hunt kick you before we did this shit.
Kareem Hunt. Moving on. Can we talk about this Kareem Hunt video?
Yeah, man.
I feel like I don't want to offend anyone. When I saw the video, I didn't feel like it was that bad.
It wasn't as intense as when you see an NFL right when you see a
I've seen worse, like with my friends. Like,
I mean,
he was wrong.
When you see the headline, I'm sorry.
He kicked it inside.
When you see the headline,
oh, maybe I missed the kick. All I saw was a push.
oh, there was a push. It was, yeah.
Oh,
I'll say this about the kick. It didn't look like he kicked it as hard as
it wasn't a hard kick.
It looked like one of them. You know how like you with your friends and shit, and a motherfucker might bend down to tie a shoe, and you joking around like nudgingly bump him and try to knock him over. That's how the kick looked.
That's how when you check your tire.
You know what I mean?
What I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm saying it was one. You know, it was a like yeah, but it wasn't like. You know, he came through on some street fight roundhouse type shit, and like
when you see the headline, you thinking like, "Oh, this nigga doing some wild shit."
So here's the thing. No, I'm not desensitized. Like I saw the headline and saw the video and was like, "Oh, it's bad. It's not as bad as the headline made it seem." I mean, I think all of it is bad. Period.
Yeah.
He should definitely be held accountable, but at the same time, I feel like I don't know. I feel like we just rip people to shreds and we don't know exactly what's going on.
And apparently, she called him the N-word.
Yes.
I'm gonna say no. And I'm gonna say no for one particular reason. This motherfucker was scoring a lot of fantasy points for me, fam.
So if that was me that he kicked in that video, you would say he should keep his job.
I would check and make sure you alright. If you say you good, yo, let's get this fantasy money.
Y'all just on that show. I'm double mic.
Oh, see, but you know the difference between you and that little white girl. If a nigga kick you like that, yo, you fighting. So I already know how you gonna get down.
I'm gonna BDA, no question. But
you know what? I blame his homeboys though, right? Cause yo, at the end of the day, yo, he the money, right? Y'all niggas gotta do more to regulate that situation to make sure don't none of that go down.
Do y'all think he was under the influence?
I don't
know, but even still,
I'm sure.
When you're under the influence,
I'm sure he probably had at least a couple drinks.
Trust me, I know.
I don't even think it was that. You called me the N-word. Apparently she called him the N-word too.
She called him the N-word?
I mean, we don't know.
Did he say that they kicked her out of the hotel room?
Well, he invited her.
That's the story.
She was too young for that case.
Right.
Yeah. 19. And they was like, get the fuck out.
Right.
We only want bitches this age in here.
Mm-hmm.
So then she called him the N-word.
Yeah.
On the way out.
So here's the thing. I have a white roommate. He said the N-word, got busted in his mouth. Anybody that said is getting busted, and we great friends still. It's not okay.
He won't do it again.
He will never do it again. He'll tell you that he'll never do it again.
Yeah, but if you flip it, and he was the black person, and you was the white girl, and he bust you in your mouth, then he losing his job and everything he got.
But that's the problem that I have.
Well, the NFL,
not the same.
The NFL shouldn't be the standard for everybody losing their job.
You can't be in NFL conversations.
Why? I ain't commenting on nothing with the person's name you said, because I don't have nothing to do with that. Prior to that. But,
and I mean, since we just randomly talking about NFL, can I say fuck Ray Lewis again?
I can't even talk about that. So
he's a super cool man. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, that nigga.
Yo, that nigga's a super loser. Like my guy. Like my guy.
Look, on the field,
like my guy.
I respect him on the field.
You were on trial for fucking murder, my guy, of two people. Two motherfuckers.
I ain't gonna put the body on him. Cause he didn't do the murder. It was fighting and the niggas ended up dead. One of them ended up dead.
Even being associated with murder is
he should just shut the hell up at the end of the day.
Kicking shorty, like I mean,
he should just shut the hell up. Like don't just like he don't have he is the one that doesn't have to comment on every single thing. Like, for one, we don't even honor or value his opinion anyway. So,
yeah.
So
Nigga don't
Kareem
really
Hunt. So what? Can we go back to Kareem?
go ahead.
He needs to have better people in his circle.
Say it again.
He needs to have better people in his circle.
So Star said he needs to have better people in his circle, which is what I was gonna say. Like Mike said, like you're the money. Like
You supposed to have niggas around you that's they think.
right.
At the same
Let
time,
them
Yeah,
fuck
dude, that's
around.
same.
Off camera.
you calling the shots. You like, man, fuck y'all. I'm doing what I want to do. Because of me. So
I mean,
No, usually people that a guy that is like the one that made it, his friends around him are the ones that take care.
They do the dirty work. They
Like who?
stuff
For
with
Lil
bitches
Wayne?
now.
Oh, didn't happen for him. Like for who? Chris Brown? Oh, didn't happen for him.
All the,
No,
Well, no.
Eventually.
But they not in.
all the niggas we don't know about. That's the point. We don't know.
Touche.
You know
You know who has good niggas on the side? LeBron James.
He don't do shit.
Exactly.
Exactly.
LeBron is married with a family, so maybe these guys need to get girls.
No, what I'm saying is that people that are not sloppy about it, you don't hear about it. Like in this type of industry, whether it's the NFL, the NBA, whatever you're
Yo,
in.
LeBron is not the guy you need to model yourself after.
Yes, that's
No.
Model yourself after Kobe Bryant.
That's not what I'm about to say. Yo, stop bringing Kobe and everything.
Oh my God.
Nobody's about to say Kobe. Nobody's saying shit
We
about
ain't bringing
Kobe.
this shit in the next year either.
Yo, if you're gonna model yourself after somebody, model yourself as after the captain. He the best to ever do it out here in these sports streets. Derek Jeter. He's the best to ever do it out here. The best to ever do it. If you going,
a recent reference.
he is recent.
Off the court though.
He just had a lot of women.
No scandals. No.
Derek Jeter had nothing.
But he
not
wasn't never
a
married
single
though.
thing.
He wasn't
Huh?
ever married or nothing like
What
that.
do it matter? Kareem Hunt ain't married. So
LeBron
what's the
hasn't
difference?
had anything that's been
Nothing. Zero.
negative. He beat Holly. Derek Jeter beat Holly.
Derek Jeter beat a lot of broads.
What?
Like, I
Telling
mean,
people to be like him.
no, that's not what I'm saying. She's, are y'all not,
I don't
are y'all
remember.
not listening to what yo, my point of saying Derek Jeter, you don't see Derek Jeter name in nothing, but he does a lot of shit.
Oh, you're saying he stays
That's
under
what
the
I'm
radar
saying.
even with the
Yes.
shit he do.
Maybe people don't care.
So he's like a young
He played
People
for the
don't
fucking
care.
Yankees. I mean,
They don't care
Nah.
as long as it ain't on camera. If it's on camera, then
Right,
outrage is going to come.
No, that's fact.
I just feel like when it comes to sports and your appearance and your impact, it's all based on your PR team. It's all based on who catches what. It's all based on your lawyer. I've seen it. That's what it is. Like you have to be in a position where you have a certain team in place, and if you don't, it will fuck you over. So either you catch it or you don't. And if you don't, then I'm sorry.
Because of TMZ, if they had paid the right people enough money, this video would have never leaked.
But it should have happened back in February.
Yeah.
So
But I'm just saying it would have never if it had been destroyed. If they had paid enough money, if they had paid more than TMZ.
the thing is, they should really be looking at all these case by case instead of just putting them all in one
It should
basket.
definitely be case by case,
and-
but it's never
and
going
banning
to be case by
people-
case because it's America.
Well, it's because it's the NFL.
what's
It's because
the NFL?
it's
Then I mean, the
it's
NFL,
sports players.
NFL and the Chiefs, they both corny as shit because they knew about the incident when it first happened,
No, they
and they did.
No, they-
Allegedly.
They said it
But they-
themselves.
They did not see the footage of
No,
what
I didn't.
happened.
I
They
didn't
were
say.
informed
I
about
didn't
what
say
they
see
said.
the footage. I said they knew about the incident. He told them about the incident.
But if somebody tells you that they saw somebody, if they say you got into it with somebody and they see the actual video you get into it with somebody, that's two different things.
Are you gonna let me finish?
They didn't see the actual
Are you
footage.
gonna let me finish?
Go ahead.
Thank you. So if he's telling them I got into this incident, them being the NFL and the shit that they have gone through with other players with the same similar issue, they should have done their due diligence and did an investigation way early than waiting for a video to come out
It's
and then try to
hearsay
do something.
At that point, it's hearsay at that point. And I'm sure he didn't say, "Hey, y'all."
It was hearsay of what?
Listen, I'm sure he didn't say. I got into a physical altercation with a white girl. He probably said something happened. We're good though, and they left it at that. Nobody wants to deal with this shit.
The police were
Nobody.
already involved. The NFL knew about it. They did not take the proper measures of going above and beyond and doing whatever investigation that they needed to do.
The thing is,
They should have jumped in front of this shit and they didn't.
I feel like it's easier said than done.
How hard is it for the NFL? They're a $1 billion corporation.
But we don't know the legalities of what actually happened. What you have to realize is people like of anybody with any type of
Fam,
stature.
that's why you investigate to find out.
But people that have the type of, like, you know, the stature that he has, you don't always hear everything. You don't always know everything right away. There could be somebody within his camp that let something leak. It could be somebody within her camp that let something leak.
What does that have to do with the NFL doing their due diligence?
Because they don't care. They're only concerned about you playing. They don't really care about what you're doing in your personal life. The PR stuff comes in outside of that.
That's a different story.
They don't want to deal with it. When it came down to...
As long as you don't stop the money.
People that have had situations with the Baltimore football team, there have been times where they leave it alone. They don't want to deal with it. They don't want to deal with it. Like, nobody wants to deal with this shit. They're not like, oh, I'll take that. No, they're like, fuck, we got to deal with this shit.
They're not going to deal with it until they have to.
Right.
We sitting like 2 inches from each other, right? And you don't be hearing shit I be saying. I didn't say not once that they do care about none of these niggas or none of that shit. All I said was them being the NFL and knowing that they had other incidents like this in the past, they should have done an investigation. Clearly they didn't. Clearly it's obvious that they don't give a fuck, but they should do it.
It happens. Like, the NFL at the end of the day is looking to make money. You know what happens when you investigate shit? You lose money. Nobody's looking to be in a situation like that.
They become involved. Their goal is to be as hands off as possible.
When I say hands off,
they want to look like they do nothing and said nothing.
I'm sorry, what? But they make themselves look stupid, donating money to domestic violence.
They support Susan G. Komen. You know, Susan G. Komen does not really support breast cancer at all, right?
At all.
And if you think about it, this year, the NFL did not support Susan G. Komen because they got so many complaints. So now they don't even address it because they knew that they were supporting somebody that wasn't really donating money. Like, it's very all under the radar. They don't want to deal with that shit.
It's all about the moolah at the end of the day. Always about the money. Always. As long as they got a business license, that's all that shit is about.
They don't want to deal with that. I'm just saying. And we can't talk about it no more, so let's keep it moving.
Testy.
But I do feel like Kareem Hunt,
Touchy.
he was out of control a little bit. He was a little. Somebody should have been like, yo, chill.
I don't know. Everybody has a breaking point, a boiling point. So his might have been, look, if you you get called the
when the N word get dropped
with the ER at the end, the ER like, oh,
I don't black out, but I'm gonna punch you in your face.
Let's black it up.
Nah, that's normal.
Did you do you?
I literally punched my roommate in his face.
Right. You don't deserve. You don't think you should lose your job or nothing like that over it, do you?
Nah.
See.
You get punched in the face.
I'm with you. I'm with you. My thing is, I just
want to go live back in the 90s, man.
She would have been good. She probably would have never said it again. But now he
that's my point. Like, everybody, society, they shouldn't just place the NFL as, or these sports players as, like, whenever they do something wrong, they got to get kicked out the league. Look, when everybody else and everybody else is important. Yeah, but any other public figure, you know, like you got people in, you got doctors and lawyers. They do the same shit, and
that's unrealistic. You're in the public eye. I think you go into this field knowing that you're going to be in the public eye, knowing that you're going to be put on a pedestal. It comes with the job. It comes with what you sign up for. When you sign that contract, you are signing up for more than just playing football. No, you're signing
the contract.
Yo, at the end of the day, it's still their job. It's how they make their money. It's how they live. Like,
that's like saying Beyonce and Jay-Z they just signed up to make music. Like, no. You sign up for all the other shit that comes with being a mega successful entertainer. Like, you sign up.
All right, but making a mistake doesn't mean you should ultimately not be able to make money.
But you do have a certain, you know, this.
What mistake you make?
It's not even about what mistake you make. You just have to carry yourself differently. Like, I have friends. Listen,
y'all niggas be putting athletes on too much of a fucking pedestal,
I have friends that were regular friends, like friends that I have fucking sat in my living room with no furniture, ate Taco Bell, that are now multi-million-dollar athletes. And as they got to that point, we had to change the way that we carried ourselves. We had to change the way that we handled things. We had to change the way that we said things. Because you're being held accountable. And they understand that. And that's why they continue to be successful and out of the limelight of bullshit, regardless of what they've been in, because they've learned that. Like, I think we try so hard to combat what it is. If you're in a different tax bracket, no tax bracket that any of us are touching, handle yourself that way. Period. Why shouldn't you?
But why does it matter what profession you're in? I mean, it's doctors.
He's
It's
not
doctors
our
that
role
make
model.
the same amount of money that
these not
a professional athlete make. So why, if a doctor been beating on his wife for the last year and a half, it's cool for yo to still be a surgeon?
Dr. Johnson, he the one. Like
it's hella people who want to be like Dr. Johnson who want to be doctors. So what are you talking about?
It's a private practice.
What's the key word?
What does that mean?
A private practice.
What if he doesn't? Okay, what if he doesn't?
So
what if he works at fucking Johns Hopkins?
So if Dr. Johnson or whatever.
If you want to keep making that money, you gotta play the game.
So basically what
Just
y'all
play the
saying
game.
is
That's all
if
it
you're an entrepreneur, it's okay to beat on your bitch. That's basically what you just said.
What I'm saying.
You just said because he has a private practice, that makes it okay.
Different from the public.
But why is it? And it shouldn't be. Is what I'm saying. What we saying?
If you're an athlete, you have to understand that you're on a different level. Anybody that is an actual professional athlete, I wish that I could get somebody to chime in and say, "Look, you understand? It's understood."
It's understood, but it shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be that way.
But it's the way that it is.
We can't.
They shouldn't be role models.
No, I'm absolutely saying that.
Same as the guy who owns the corner store.
No, they're not.
That's what they saying.
No, they absolutely not the same.
Because the person on the corner store is not on TV every Sunday.
Yo,
they're not selling their jerseys. They're not using their.
But if he's out here and kicking and punching women the same way as an athlete should, then
I don't think his
exactly.
Exactly.
Dr. Johnson works for himself. These other people work. You work for a conglomerate.
Yo, every doctor doesn't have their own practice. Like we not even
They
like y'all saying specifics. Like I mean, we just talking about in fucking generalities of somebody having a fucking
It's
job.
about
It doesn't matter.
It depends, but
It's about exposure.
Like it's stuff that we can say here that if we was on CNN, they would kick us the fuck off.
There are things that I cannot.
hey, I play the 50, so they kicking y'all off. They kicking y'all the fuck off. They gonna hire me.
Work that you're a part of.
Come with it.
I cannot have a Twitter account. Period.
I think you're missing the point of
No,
what
I
we
think you're
trying
not.
to say. No, we're understanding.
We
what
understand
you're saying.
it. We
we're
saying
asking
what
the
should
question
be,
of,
and y'all are doing. Y'all just is what it is versus what should be.
We understand what it is.
We can talk all day about what it should be. You should be able to be an athlete and be exactly who you want to be. But unfortunately, it's not that way. So do you choose to not be an athlete and work like me every day and hate your job? Or do you choose to be an athlete and fucking make a lot of money and keep it moving? Be smart.
No, you can be an athlete and do it all by the same standards is what we're saying. So that's all.
When you say all by the same standards, I don't understand that.
Just like if anybody else in their profession is out here doing the exact same thing or even worse, when it comes to abuse or crimes and everything, then they should be, if they should lose their job, but they should have the same punishments that the NFL or these sports players that y'all.
Oh, absolutely, we should hold everyone to the same standard. That's not what I'm saying.
Fam, we've been saying that for the last 5 minutes. If you stop yelling and listen, you would hear.
If you be quiet and let me talk. What I'm saying is that I don't feel like we shouldn't not hold everybody to the same standard. What I'm saying is that we don't. We don't.
No shit.
So because we don't, athletes have to act differently. Period.
Almost. All right. So the game is the game.
It's not fair, but that's what it is.
It is what it is. It's not fair that black people are still discriminated against, but we are.
But we fighting it though.
We fighting it, but we still
making it aware.
I still am not going to make the same as a white female in my
man Kareem got discriminated. He got insulted. He got wilded out from the white John, and she had to pay the price. You understand? So at the end of the day, I'm not saying I salute him, but
we're gonna move forward.
I don't
even want to go into the next topic.
No, you got to. Oh no, we gonna skip that one.
What, that Kaepernick shit?
I don't even know. Well, if y'all want to talk about it, I don't know what.
I ain't really got too much to say. Like,
what was the situation? Did something else happen?
I mean, the Redskins don't have no fucking quarterback, really, and they signed Josh Johnson as a fucking backup.
Exactly. Nobody talk about the Redskins.
What?
Who said, are you even black?
Yeah, I mean, but hold.
You are so fucking rude. Yes, bitch, I'm black. My father black.
But look, they don't. Hold on, Kaepernick, he got his own.
With a V. My father black.
She got Baltimore for that. From the city now, huh? All right, cool.
First of all, my mother is not a black woman, but I'm black, and y'all not about to keep playing me.
So explain this next topic, Ms. Woody.
Oh, so next is
Cause this
I've
shit
been
is
waiting for this,
wild.
guys. Spitting in mouths. We're changing completely around.
Hey, that's a.
So there's this new epidemic.
We should have went to commercial break for that.
It be your own friends, right, Juan? So it's this new epidemic of people spitting in mouths.
It's not an epidemic and it's not new, but okay. Y'all niggas let Meek Mill say one rhyme, and that was some.
First of all, it was before Meek Mill. Relax yourself, sir. So
you've been out here living your best life.
An epidemic is something that arises.
I've been watching porn since I was like 12.
Okay, so anyway, so the whole spitting in the mouth thing. So recently, it's been a thing where women are spitting in men's mouths and vice versa. It's been coming up a lot. Somebody said epidemic with Cherry Hill. Don't play with Cherry Hill. So I've been hearing about it a lot. And I want to know if it's something that any of us partake in. I had a poll done on my Instagram today. I sent y'all the results. I sent the results. Can somebody pull them up? So I think it was like 41 people that answered.
Niggas is really out here.
And out of that amount of people, they said 44 people. No,
80%.
I'm sorry. 12% said that's nasty as shit. And 88% said, 12% said that it's okay. 88% said it's nasty as shit. So is it really that nasty?
Yeah.
That shit is nasty as shit.
It's just a little spit.
Well, how is it? Okay, so what do you mean? So, what is that?
So from what I've seen, it's like a sensual thing. The person's mouth is open, and if have you ever seen the movie Big Daddy, where like you spit and you try to hold it before it hit the floor and you pick it up? It's a sensual spit.
No.
It's no. What is a sensual spit? What is a sensual?
It's not essential.
So when y'all tonguing each other down and it's all awkward and y'all swap and spit, it's not the same?
No, that's totally different.
No, that is the sensuality.
That's the sensuality.
That is the byproduct of sensuality.
Look, let's treat spit the same, okay? Let's not discriminate against spit.
No, I'm not going to sit here and let you hawk spit in my shit.
Not the same, no.
No. Okay, so y'all are thinking it's like, oh, open your mouth.
But that is,
No, that's not what it is. No, it's not. It's like you're into each other. You're intimate. You're being cute. And then it's like, oh, let me just let this drool just kind of.
Did you just say you being cute?
I have to see it.
That shit is disgusting.
So y'all not here for it? Is what
you
you're
gotta
telling
pull up on a flick.
Hey,
on
I mean,
a flick, that's what it do. It be
whatever floats your boat.
Spit, like he just said. It's
All
like
spit matters. It's
like that kind of
Somebody's mouth.
Absolutely.
Y'all put anything else in your mouth,
I mean,
everybody else is mad about spit.
Yeah,
You will lick somebody's asshole,
I
but
mean,
you won't let them spit in your mouth?
you kissing. To me, it's the same thing, but.
Work the other way.
Oh, no. I don't
It's
know.
never girl spitting in a guy's mouth.
I spit in my mouth, but
It's
I
only
spit
a guy
yours.
spitting in a girl's
Oh, no.
mouth. Or two girls spitting in each other's mouth.
Nah, I seen it the other way. I seen it the other way as well. I seen girls.
Well, you watch
Hold up.
The movies I watch don't.
It's okay for you to spit in somebody's mouth, but nobody can spit in your mouth.
Look, I didn't say me about anything. All I said was
You just said
She didn't
that.
confirm nor deny.
She just said that. Y'all don't be listening. Rewind the tape. She just said that. She just said that.
This is being recorded.
Look, I feel like do whatever is important to you in your sexual lifestyle.
Okay.
I don't feel like there's anything wrong with spit if that's your thing.
But
Some people like to get spit on. Some people like to get,
So why stop at spit? What about piss?
If you want to get peed on, if you got the right person, get peed
Why
on.
stop there?
no, we gonna stop there. You understand what I'm saying? We gotta stop somewhere. You gotta stop.
It's
How
just a
dare
little
y'all?
pee. Nah, I'm playing.
Just like a little spit.
It's just a little spit.
I
I don't think it's that bad, but it's up to y'all. People was really like acting like it was the nastiest thing in the world, but I think y'all thinking like a Hulk spit. Like,
Yeah, that's pretty nasty.
that's disgusting. That's like mucus and all the shit you had for lunch.
He's utterly disgusting.
So Dave is literally looking up spit.
He's repulsed. Okay.
So we can move past that. I just want to discuss here's the thing. Meek Mill dropped a line on his new album about spitting in the mouth, and I always have had this conversation prior to this. So I felt kind of excited about the fact that somebody else was on the same page. Like it's cool sometimes. Do a little spit. All right, so we're gonna move forward. So forgiveness. So I wanted to know, like, if people were in a. So I'm 30 years old now. I'm 30 years old now, and I'm in this new place of forgiveness where I forgive so many more things that I wouldn't have before. And I just want to know, like, are we forgiving people? Like, and specifically, I asked about cheating on my Instagram because I feel like we all deal with it. But just forgiveness overall. Like, I've been saying so many things about forgiveness, and I used to be somebody that would hold a grudge. Like, I'm not forgiving you for nothing. I'm not talking to you. I don't care. But I feel like forgiveness is so important the older we get. But, like, is there a level of forgiveness that, like, happens? Like, is there certain things you're willing to forgive and certain things you're not?
Depends on the person.
Depends on what it is. I mean, are you saying like your tolerance for bullshit has gotten?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the older I got,
higher.
I learned that there were certain things that I can work through.
Oh
Whereas
yeah,
when I was younger,
that's part of
it's
being
like,
mature.
Oh, you cheat. Fuck you. No, I hate you. I'm done. Where now it's like, okay, let's figure it out. Like, why did you cheat? And
forgive thy brother, because at some point we were all a piece of shit. So, I mean.
Okay. I like that motto. Get it on a t-shirt.
I mean,
you'll forgive, but you don't forget. That's petty.
Pretty much.
Petty. If you forgive and don't forget, then don't forgive.
Huh?
Because you're gonna be the same person to bring it back up.
I mean, that's kind of difficult. It's kind of difficult.
But it's
not like
it's something that
it's not like the mind is like a memory card and you can just erase the shit. So,
I'm not saying that, but I'm saying, okay, if you don't forget it, I'm just saying don't bring it back up. I'm a person that feels like if you say to somebody, I forgive you, it's over with. I don't want to hear about it again. Like, let's just leave it where it is. But there's some people that forgive you and they be like, oh, because that time, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, you really didn't forget it. And you didn't really forgive me because you wouldn't have brought it back up.
I can dig it.
This is true. This is true.
Yes and no, though.
What you mean?
It all depends, right? It depends on that situation.
So it's like if you do something wrong to me, right? I forgive you.
Okay.
You move forward. You start on the same path of doing the same thing again, and I catch it early. I may bring it back up to remind you this is what you're doing. Or this is the thing that you know this is the thing that burns me up the most. If I overlook stuff that you do and then you try to call me out for something, after I overlook a lot of things you do, I will start to bring up the stuff that you do that I have overlooked to bring to your attention. Oh, I don't get no pass, but I've given you pass after pass after pass. So, like, you may say, well, you ain't say nothing about it.
People treat you the same way, though.
I get
what you're saying, but I'm saying I think as humans we always think
treat others as you want to be treated, right?
But it's like you treat someone that way, and it's like you can't think about it that way.
What'd you say?
Their tolerance might be different.
That's what him and I talked about. Like, I can't. He says I expect people to treat me the way I treat them, but I said I'm gonna stop doing that. I'm gonna do whatever it is that I want to do, and just be like, if they do it, return the favor, whatever it is, treat me the same way.
Oh, that's impossible. It's hard. It's nice to aspire for that, but it's hard to do that.
That's what I'm going to try to do, but it's hard.
Yeah, it's hard.
It's super hard. I feel like forgiveness and is one of the hardest things that I've ever had to learn in my life, because I feel like I'm petty, but I do think that if you tell someone that you forgive them, you need to completely forgive them.
Well, what does forgive mean? Forgive means don't ever mention it?
I don't think that it means don't ever mention it, but I think that they need to be in a space and you need to be in a space where it's gone.
It needs to be, you gotta.
How can it be gone?
It won't ever go away, but you have to have
in a relationship and you step out in a relationship. I'm mad, get the fuck out, time passes, you patch things up, you start bringing shit back over, we move past it, right? Now, a year later, you out late again, I can't reach you, I call her phone, it don't go straight to voicemail, your phone straight to voicemail, you was, you know what I mean, all night, you gone. I forgave you because we moved forward, but now I'm thinking back, oh shit, just the same shit she did in 2017. But because I forgave you, I can't mention where the fuck you was at.
No, you're always able you're always able to comment on behavior that could be the same. That's not what I'm saying.
Oh, now she turned to a lawyer. She turned to a lawyer right there.
What I'm saying is that when you forgive someone, it needs to be gone. so often when we say, "Oh, I forgive you," it's fine, but we keep it in the back of our head, and it's like any little thing that they do, you equate it to what they did before. Give somebody a chance to grow.
What you doing with that cereal? Yeah.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
It's like, oh, but see, you wore them black pants that time that you did that shit that we talked about last time tonight, and it's like, damn, like I'm not gonna do the same.
Is she got on black pants?
Forgiveness.
Yeah.
She got on black pants right now.
Forgiveness is we usually tie it to the other person, but we very rarely attract.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
So like usually what will happen is
30 points to the earth sister right here.
Ourselves forgiving the other person, but yet we haven't dealt with ourselves and the insecurities that we now feel.
You have to move different after you've been forgiven. Also,
you can call yourself forgiven as a person on the other end, or as a person who did the offense. But if you don't deal with yourself, it's not truly forgiveness. We call it.
Crystal says hello, Star.
Hey, Chris. People call it forgiveness, but it's not that. We say that like it's like a pop culture thing. We say like, oh, forgiveness or whatever, but we don't really forgive people. I think it's a construct that we throw out there, but so many of us don't know how to deal with ourselves that we are not truly forgiving people.
I think I truly forgive people.
Not you specifically. I said so many of us.
what are you talking about? The person who did it or the person who took you back?
Both.
Because a lot of people move so like.
Hey,
for instance,
Alex.
if you're a person that's ever cheated in a relationship,
Everybody
it truly
has
affected
cheated.
you.
Everybody has cheated.
If
Let's address that. Everybody's cheated.
okay,
That's a lie.
if you're a person that's cheated in a relationship, a lot of people never forgive themselves, so they move in a fucked up way. A lot of people never learn how to forgive themselves for the shit that they did, so they're moving fucked up for the rest of their lives because they don't know how to forgive themselves. Self-work is the hardest work.
The person who cheated needs to forgive
themselves. Yes.
What if you don't think it was wrong?
It's not about what you thought was wrong. It's always about how the other person felt as well.
People don't cheat if they feel like it's cool.
Nah, they do cheat if they feel like it's cool.
The fuck?
People that cheat is usually because they feel like they're gonna get away with it. People don't cheat because they think they're gonna get caught.
Right.
They think they're gonna get away with it.
Only Earth girls think like that.
Earth girls.
Yeah.
Are those neo soul hoes?
Same thing.
Wow.
Oh.
Gotta go. Gotta go. Don't, Mike. Mike.
We're gonna go to break on a quick break. Quick break.
Come out your mouth. I swear, I'm walking outside.
Quick break. Hurry up, and quick break before we.
last week.
Please. I never begged for a break more than what.
Brought
Thank
to you
you.
by Vistaprint. Create powerful promotions that are easy to design.
I told
and
y'all
hard
last
to
week I
miss.
was chilling.
With Vistaprint, it's easy to customize your business cards, marketing material, corporate gifts, calendars, stationery, and more with confidence. Or get real-time design help.
You had a
Visit
water in there?
RadioOnFire.com/Vistaprint to get $20 off any order of $40 or more. If you have a message to get out, you want it to be affordable, but you want it to look professional. Visit RadioOnFire.com/Vistaprint for $20 off today. Cast your votes right now for the 8th Annual Baltimore Music Awards.
The Baltimore Music Awards is something that's thrown every year to acknowledge you. Yes, you out there for your talents and your efforts and your achievements that you do.
You decide the winners in this 2018 competition.
Every year when it comes to music, entertainment, radio personality, model, or from any of that perspective, we're here to celebrate you. And it's funny because when this first started 8 years ago, a lot of people thought that it couldn't happen.
The 8th Annual Baltimore Music Awards.
We need to acknowledge our people out there, but in our own community, it was something needed.
Watch the results show Sunday, December the 16th at 12 noon via RadioOnFire.com or BaltimoreMusicAwards.com.
Yeah. Let's get it. Just different. Just different. Back then, I wasn't shit, just a skinny nigga with chapped lips. Soul food drop, put me on the spot. Dots be in my face, trying to give me top. Bitches on my dick, ain't no Timmy spit. Middle school, didn't know that I exist. Got their hands out, looking for a gift. Trying to get drafted first round pick. Bitches think they slick, they don't know I'm hip. I could give a damn, this all the fuck to give. Ex-girl pissed, I know that she's sick. Having second thoughts, looking for what was lost. This is what she get. For real. Friends with no benefits. An eye for an eye, nobody is innocent. Shit, in middle school I had a king's view. Like MLK I had a dream too. Except the me that I see it through. I know a lot of niggas who don't follow through. They stuck on bitches, spending all they riches on a bunch of bitches. Now they broke ass niggas. Man, that shit ridiculous, but I ain't mad at niggas. It's about the image, get it how you live it. When the money goes, where the honey stay. It's the gray skies on a sunny day. You seen Batman and Bruce Wayne in the same place, nigga, what you think? Now really, what you think? Some want the money, some want the fame. I need one night with fuck fame, so I can say that I fuck fame. Talking about me? Talking about me? Or we talking about you? Or we talking about you? You stand on your own too? Stand on your own too? Or you need your crew? Or you need your crew? We talking about men? Talking about men? Or we talking about niggas? Or we talking about niggas? Talking about women? Talking about women? Or we talking about bitch? Or we talking about bitch?
Welcome back, y'all. Thanks for that break. I needed it.
Yeah.
So, what's next on our docket?
Health and wellness.
What about health and wellness?
I just wanted to talk about how important it is to be healthy. So I just finished a 3-day juice cleanse.
How fun was that?
It was awful. I'll be 100% honest.
You was miserable as shit, wasn't you?
I stopped drinking alcohol and eating food on Saturday night. I did not have a morsel of food until 2 hours ago, and this is my first drink since then. I'll be honest, throughout the process, it was a mental thing. It wasn't that bad. I just felt more sick. I feel like it's almost like you're detoxing and your body is just like going into this weird state. But I did have more energy.
You couldn't have fruit or nothing like that?
I had nothing. I did only juices. I did the company I used was Plant Bar, which is a really good company over in Belvedere Square. But I did only juices for 3 days. It was awesome. I
don't know. When I did mine, we were allowed to. You
could do fruit and I wanted to do only juices though.
Oh, this should just make me miserable. I do it.
I kept saying, why am I doing this?
But it's at the you'll see like the results and like things at the like by the second day or whatever, I guess. But that shit is.
I lost 6 pounds. I wasn't looking to lose weight from it though. I was just trying to reset my body, which I feel good. I mean, I feel great. I've been kickboxing. I went kickboxing my second day. I almost passed out because I had no nutrients. So then I started doing protein in my juices, which works. So
what the electrolytes from the Henny wasn't reviving?
I had electrolytes in my juice. You dick. Okay, so Mike is such a jerk, yo. He's awful. But I say all that to say I do feel like us as a people, we need to pay more attention to our health and being well. Whatever that looks like for you. I don't tell people what that looks like. Some people are, healthy, knowing what they're doing. But just be aware of what's working for you.
I'm with 100%.
Take a moment for yourself if you need a moment for yourself. If you need to meditate, whatever it is, just make sure you pay attention to your body.
Yeah, definitely.
Yo, health and wellness is whatever make you happy, fam.
Right, whatever makes you happy.
If you like to get high, just get high.
Physical health.
You said physical health?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I was never more sad. The last 3 days.
But I say, everybody can't be looking like action figures out here. Some people, just gotta be fat. It just is what it is. It's the balance of the world.
Okay. Yeah.
All
right. Some people gotta be fat.
What?
I'm not even speaking on a term. I'm not even speaking on a term of like weight, but I'm more so just concerned about people doing what they think is best for everyone else. Do what's best for you.
Some people gotta have high cholesterol. It's all about the balance in the world, man.
High cholesterol.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody gotta have high blood pressure.
Wow. So you want people to die?
Some people got to die so we can live, fam. I mean, it just is what it is,
Y'all just go to the doctor, get your physicals, drink your water. I know everybody not gonna live forever, but just do what you can throughout the day to make sure you're maintaining your health.
But speaking of wellness, though, what about bodily odor? What is the story behind this?
So So I had this talk where I was speaking about people and their body odor. So there are people that have certain scents. So like there's certain scents that I may smell that remind me of someone because that's their scent. But then there's also certain smells where I'm like, ugh, that person always smells like that. And it could be like mildew, butt, feet, whatever it is.
Niggas smell like mildew?
Yeah, I have people, yes. So it's the detergent, or some people actually have.
You keep closing the washer too long.
Right, yeah. But there are also people based on what I've learned that have certain, body odors that they have. So my whole thing is, if you were dealing with someone and they had a body odor, would you tell them or would you deal with it? I put this on my Instagram. 49 people all answered yes. Nobody answered no. And y'all are all lying because y'all not going to tell y'all significant other.
Is it like, so from the jump, did they not notice that they stink?
So this is the way that I prefaced it. This is the way I prefaced it. If you're dating someone, y'all first meet, y'all cool, then like the second date, third date, like, dang, y'all keep smelling onions.
But I ain't significant others by then.
Okay, it's not your spouse or significant other at this point. But if you're dating, do you take that and just figure it out with them, or is that a deal breaker? Are you done with it?
I don't know. It depends. Because if she look real good, say if she fat, you feel me? What if she real thick or something like that? And like, damn.
If she real thick and she smell like banana skin.
Banana skin?
What? What the fuck does banana?
Like a fresh banana skin or like a real bad?
Yeah, the skinny ones are the ones that smell like rotten eggs.
Bitches be the ones thinking.
Because we know we got rolls and you gotta get them. You gotta get the rolls.
That's not true.
I don't.
But especially for a lot of my homegirls, even who are thicker girls,
we taking 3 to 4 showers a day, right? We on it. I don't know.
I was talking about like voluptuous thick. You understand? But
I'm not voluptuous.
Look, we on air. I'm not trying to say that I'll be looking at you in that type of light.
All I'm saying is that if y'all were dating someone that had a smell, would you tell them?
Yeah,
now, let's say
you had to. If I was dating, yeah.
Night, and it's like, okay, he wasn't the freshest last night, babe.
Like, sure, you're a little tart tonight. You're a little tart.
But what if they always
if she was tart?
Huh? What if they always tart?
Then I wouldn't even have been around that long.
Okay. Yeah, that's a problem.
I'd have probably stayed long enough to hope that she would freshen up, and maybe she only do once or twice. But then, if it's more times, then I gotta get out of there. I gotta retreat. You understand?
Somebody gotta tell you.
What do you mean by so what do you mean by this? Are you talking about
like did they start off smelling good?
He was playing basketball and he came in the house.
No, I'm not saying. What I'm saying is that someone has a lingering smell. Well, and there's certain people that have smells that are pleasant. Like, oh my god, like that smell just reminds me of you. No,
like
people have natural
scents. And some people have
even if they take a shower.
Yes, but a good scent, like you smell their skin fresh out of the shower, cleaning. You're like, oh my god, you smell great.
I mean, the scent has to come from somewhere.
People don't have scents like this.
Nah, niggas, like you ever been to somebody's house?
You ever been to somebody like? So it's like if you just wash up in the sink, right? You're not a shower type person. You gonna have a certain kind of smell because you never fully clean.
You ever been to like 3 different houses at the same day, right?
Yeah,
and don't know all of them got this like the different scent.
But that's not a body odor.
No, I'm not saying, but it's just a natural scent. It's a natural scent that they it's not even. It might not even be a foul.
What you mean?
People's pheromones can be
what is that
word? So pheromones. So here's the thing: you can have.
I did be letting off pheromones. Fresh.
So you mean to tell me
pheromones? You know what I mean?
You can use sensitive skin Dove, which has no scent, and you will have a certain scent which is based on the sweat glands. What you ate, what you drank, everything in your body, you're gonna smell a certain way. There are certain people that are gonna smell more fruity, more sweet, like, oh, you smell great. There are certain people that aren't. So are you gonna
But you don't think that this has anything to do with their own cleanliness or what they use to clean themselves?
That's my point. My point is that there are people that have certain processes that have them smelling a certain way. Yeah. There's certain guys that may not smell the best because they don't always, use the right kind of soap, or they don't stay in the shower long enough.
Yeah.
Or they're washing up in warm water versus really hot because they smell. Whatever it is.
I think we should be answering this question because there's more funky girls than there are funky guys.
There's way more funky guys. Y'all be smelling
No,
like a
but
whole jigsaw.
our funk comes from activity funk.
No, y'all
That's different
come from not
y'all
taking
funk.
showers. Y'all think y'all can take showers every 3 days versus every day.
Not 3 days, but you can't. You
Because y'all
can
stuff
stretch
is
it.
outside versus inside. Y'all need to take showers every day just like the next man.
Socks is a 1 day.
That's true.
Okay.
That's true.
That's
true.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's wild, yo. Come on.
Now, sock funk is fine. Sock funk is fine compared to underwear funk.
No.
Okay. No, it's not.
Period.
No.
Yo, it may be more men who smell bad.
Why?
But when women smell bad, that shit is bad.
For instance,
That shit is bad.
guys can go to their homeboy's house and they can play video games or be in the house and the room, you know, socks, shoes, and shit, and we fine. It's just it smells crazy, but you're not going crazy. But female funk is different.
I mean, if
Y'all
it's
funk
like
is
a
on some
fishy funk,
different.
that's bad.
We gotta leave the house. That's it. We leaving. We ain't doing it. We just gotta go. You know what I mean?
Look,
It's different.
regardless, let's go back to the initial
Locker
question.
room funk. That's what I mean. Locker room
what's
funk
the-
is different
Initial
from
what's the
question:
initial
Are you
question?
telling
fish funk.
Are you telling your significant other that they smell?
You got to, yo. If it's your significant other,
You gonna
got
say,
to.
baby,
That's
you
just
stink?
yes.
No,
like,
can't
no,
say
you don't
that.
gotta say you stink, but
If
you
you're
gotta
my
be like,
significant
look,
other, you're not
like
gonna
between
smell
it, you gotta pull it to the side. You
You
understand
gotta
what I'm
say
saying?
you ready to get in the shower, right? You gotta do it smoothly.
If you want to let it down like that,
yeah, I can't just be like.
but you got
yo,
if you straightforward, just like, look, baby, come to the side with me
You
real
smell
quick.
like
Like,
a
look,
cheesesteak.
Oh,
Holla at me when you're not.
just take care of that real quick. If that's your significant other, then you owe her that.
Let's take a shower together.
She represent if that's your significant other and she's a representation of you. You owe her that.
And she shouldn't be smelling like a chicken cheese.
You
my
understand?
mama always says you smell you before anybody else.
Oh, my mother been told me that. You know what you smell like, for sure.
Like, you will smell yourself before anybody else do. So she smell herself. If she
You understand?
Stink, is she choosing to be?
She
nasty?
might not know she stink though.
When I get up out the barber chair,
I know some people that don't know that
I
they
leave the
smell.
barber
They
shop.
know.
You understand?
You can know.
Especially a woman. I mean,
But sometimes you-
know your nose is right there. You smell it.
I have female friends that have had some stenches. They don't know.
Yes,
They said it.
Niggas you gotta go to Lush.
Everybody might have a
Pause.
off day as a woman, but if you have a recurring smell, sometimes for some people, I think they become nose deaf.
Yeah.
That can be
But
true.
it's
You're
like-
used to your smell.
It's like when you out
ready to
buying
Google
cologne or
those depths.
perfume,
Not
right?
here.
You get to spraying that shit at the while.
You get used to
becomes,
it. Your body, you adjust. Your body adjusts to
You
it.
smell so good, you be like, I don't.
Yeah, you don't smell it no more. Yeah, so.
And same thing. But
you
the
know
same
what?
thing with funk, right?
You have good hygiene. You ever had somebody hug you and you like, they like, oh my god, you smell so good. You're like,
You're absolutely right though. I think you wanted something because like a person who stutters doesn't hear that they stutter.
Right.
They used to it.
They just oblivious to the stuttering.
Shit, no, I got one of my best big homies. That motherfucker stutters, and that motherfucker knows he stutters.
Because y'all tell him, but
y'all probably get a nigga hella
Yes,
buzz.
nose
a lot of
deaf.
people with a stutter get aggravated, but people with a lisp, like I have a lisp, I don't hear it.
me either, because I don't think you have it.
I do.
She got it.
Shit, she got
She got
that.
it.
My lisp.
It's not.
Well, I heard it that time. I heard it that time.
now because I said it, but most people, I don't notice it until I didn't even know I had a lisp until I was in high school and somebody told me. Glass shattered. I was like,
I have a
what
list.
do you mean?
But at the end of the day, that's just shit.
Like that.
Okay, so they got some. So Alicia said that it is most certainly a relationship deal breaker if they stink.
So you're not gonna give one.
But how y'all get that far in a relationship? You understand? That's my thing.
My answer was my significant other would not have an odor. We wouldn't make it that far.
So you saying it is a deal breaker? You saying you wouldn't even date him? That would be a deal breaker.
Absolutely. I'm
Man,
a smells
that shit
person.
is definitely a deal breaker.
Like I
for
smell
me.
every food.
Tiffany said it depends on
everything.
what kind of odor it is.
Funk is funk, fam.
Odor is odor.
What's the different kinds? She
Yeah,
going?
because like underarm funk can be correct.
Yeah, if it's something that's be corrected,
You
yeah.
wanna-
Here's the
you
thing,
gonna
a
break-
scent and an
Is it
odor are
treatable?
two different things.
No.
Is it stage
You gonna
2?
break up over underarm funk? Maybe
Absolutely.
maybe I need to use deodorant.
Look at it this way.
Deodorant can cure the whole thing.
Well, yeah. I mean,
If it's something that's
but
treatable,
You
you
cut your
understand
husband
what I'm
over
saying?
deodorant?
Ain't my husband.
Look at it. Look at it.
If it's
this way,
stage
right?
2
My
funk,
husband gonna use deodorant.
Well, Woody don't fuck with niggas who got dirty shoes.
I
So
don't.
For
yeah,
real?
I know a dude.
That's another topic for another
This
week.
girl who used to use natural deodorant, and it was like
She was neo soul, wasn't she? She
But
was
the
neo
crystal
soul.
joint, she was using the
like the
crystal
black, what's it called? Black lavender?
The crystal joint.
What's the crystal?
Grown woman. Your hormones ain't keeping up with that, and we knew a dude that fucked with her.
What's like the black soap?
I asked him. I was like, yo, how did you do it? And he was just like, like she would always shower before they did whatever. So
But what she
while
shower
it was
with?
happening, she didn't stink, but her
He
she stinks.
he broke up with her, right?
They never
That's
went together.
Well, he stopped dealing with her, right? Good.
But that was because she was crazy. I mean, she had to be using crystal deodorant.
What's crystal deodorant?
Niggas,
Wait, what is crystal?
Niggas-
Well, school me what crystal is.
Oh, so there's a crystal like organic. Is it organic like natural deodorant? It's like a Himalayan salt like infused lavender
herb shit.
crystal that
But
you rub
if
under
you
your
don't
arm.
have strong body odors,
You can get away
Yeah, so
with
like
it.
my mom, I'll be honest with y'all, my mom does not use deodorant. She never has, and she's fine. She
When
never
I was
smells.
a kid, that's all my mom used. So
'Cause she
even
don't
if
sweat a
you
lot.
wet, It's a crystal.
But
That's 'cause they got
it's some
aluminum
people,
free,
even if I sweat, I don't like.
Yeah.
It's certain people, if you perspire, you smell. There's certain people that it's. I don't know. It's weird. But if you know you're a person that's smelly when you sweat,
But it's a crystal. You wet it and then you rub the crystal on your
Oh,
arm.
that's foam.
Then you put it back on the shelf. And
But it comes in a
you only put it in the washcloth.
little cons-
that's some Andy Stone type shit.
They against washcloths. They don't fuck with washcloths.
That's
Don't
crazy.
They be using washcloths, yo.
No,
That's
they
just
don't.
like that.
No, they don't.
do wrong.
No,
See, the
don't.
washcloths got the
I don't think they do.
They use-
They
because
still be black.
the washcloths got the
They-
strings hanging
Neo
out.
soul hoes?
Black people.
I went to a couple-
No, they use goat skins.
my
They
God,
not using natural loofah.
Huh?
They're not using natural loofah.
A natural.
yeah, loofah.
It grows.
Oh, word. I mean, I don't use them, so I don't
A
know.
real loofah is natural.
Okay, men,
It's like
real men don't use a fucking leaf.
I use
It's like,
I use a
I don't know.
sponge,
I don't
right?
I mean, if they want to get them feet scrubbed real quick.
Yeah, I gotta use the. I got a sponge, but I don't. That you
Alright, so
got. You got
overall-
to replace your
overall-
sponges and all that shit too. You
Overall,
understand?
the final answer is that if your spouse or significant other has an odor, you're telling them.
I've done it.
Shouldn't you be able to tell your spouse anything?
I've been to Lush before. Did I
You
violate
won't
by
leave my
going to Lush?
spouse with an odor. So
I've been to Lush before. I got a little. They cut me a little piece of soap. Did I violate? Or I'm supposed to stick the Dove and all that?
I use Dove. I'm a Dove.
I do Dove. You be doing the flavors, the little assorted flavors,
Yeah,
like.
because my coupon lady crazy.
Ooh.
I have every flavor. But
Hey man, take care of the body odor.
if you really want to humble yourself, use
If
the
it's true.
sensitive skin Dove.
If it's treatable, if
I'm
you got,
telling you, y'all, use the sensitive skin Dove. It's no scent.
go see your. Do you see a dermatologist for that or your regular doctor?
A dermatologist.
Go see your dermatologist for that. If it's treatable body odor, if it's shit like stage
If you have a
3,
man
stage
or a
4,
woman that loves you enough to tell you you have body odor and helps you fix it, marry him. That's amazing.
that's crazy.
Anyway,
Fellas, don't listen to that bullshit.
Hey yo,
so Cardi and Offset, what y'all think?
you got 2 millionaires.
Maybe he has a body odor.
So Cardi dropped a video today, and
Y'all won.
that's why I said if you want to be humble, use sensitive skin Dove. No nothing, no scent. But Cardi dropped a video today that her and Offset are no longer together. And they haven't been working out for a while now. Her and her baby father. She's not sure how the divorce is going to work. And she also dropped a picture of their child. Do y'all think it's real?
Oh, I ain't see the picture of the child. I seen the
Do you
video.
think what is it? Do we think the baby is?
No. Do we think that this breakup is real?
I would
Or is
think
it
so. I would
promotion?
assume so. Yeah.
I think the real question.
They both at the height of their
Never
career.
mind.
Like one, I don't even understand why they worried at why they is. Like they both hot. They both at the height of their career,
But they've been married
making
for
a
like
shitload of
2
money.
weeks.
Like you ain't gotta be tied down.
1 year.
1 year.
Like a year. It ain't been that long.
They were married before anybody knew. So like when he proposed to her, they were already married.
It wasn't that long though.
They were.
It's been like a
We
year.
found out about 6 months.
They called it.
After the fact.
He confirmed the wedding like 6 months ago when he was already married.
It made me sad,
okay.
y'all. I was instantly
So-
sad.
That's a
Wow.
good point. They some goddamn liars, so who knows?
Right.
Oh yeah.
Wedding, lied about every fucking thing. That
Well,
shit
they
on
didn't
TV,
lie. They
baby.
negated information.
That's called lying. Lying.
Why are you sad though?
Because I'm like wanted them to work out.
Why are you surprised that this shit didn't work out?
I didn't say I was surprised. I'm
He's
just
a
saying.
fucking Migos.
What does that
like-
mean?
You don't deserve love.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Bitches right
I'm surprised that like I ain't surprised.
You at the
that
height
shit
of your
didn't work
career,
out.
you
Fucking Migos.
making a shitload. You just came out the biggest tour of your life,
They
huh?
broke up because
Tiana and Greg said they don't believe
bitches this time.
You think they doing like a
Publicity stunt?
publicity stunt?
I don't know. That's what they say. They said they don't believe it.
That's a whack stunt.
I think it's
I
true.
don't even really see what would be the benefit.
Because then he get caught out
I
there
don't
a
see
while
the
ago.
benefit of getting on Instagram and
Right.
telling everyone that y'all not together no more. Whose business is that? Who cares?
I
You
think-
haven't even-
well-
you haven't showed the world your
And she
daughter.
ain't have no shirt on.
But listen, you haven't showed the world your daughter.
I wouldn't do
You
that.
tried to keep everything private, and then all of a sudden you're telling us that you're not with your husband and you're going to show your baby. I just think it was a lot.
Then he get caught out there like a little while ago too.
Yeah, twice.
Wow,
Twice.
right? So I mean, she probably was like, all right, well,
You've been caught out there too many times to count.
and look, the man, like I said, rightfully so. The man, he out there, he had coming out the biggest tour of his life, making a shitload of money
They're all,
at the
they're
height of his
actually
career.
all- They're terrible on tour. Sorry.
I mean, it's still they still put in a lot of money.
We're
I'm
not
just
talking
telling
about it.
everybody, if you're watching, don't go see them.
I mean, they overseas, they over here, like, and then do you expect them to have a happily like them two at their young age like had to have a?
It could work out though.
Hey, I
Like,
guess
I
so.
wish him the best.
Yeah, but
He admitted.
even still, and he did that shit in his 40s.
You can work shit out.
Well,
Shit
I'm
can
out of
work
here.
You can forgive him.
Right, he didn't allegedly cheat. Jay-Z admitted to cheating.
Wow.
Allegedly.
Wow.
Happy birthday, Ho.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Allegedly.
Cheaters,
This
all
is
men
allegedly his
cheat.
birthday.
Allegedly. Hey, shout out to Ho, man.
I'm good though. That's all I had.
Nah.
I wanted to talk about that. I felt bad for them.
I'm
but
glad they broke up actually.
why?
People make better music when they're in pain.
Yeah, I agree
So
with that. I also feel like
she's gonna
athletes
come
are
out
better
with
when
a
they-
fire album, and people gonna be like, "Oh, she talking about him.
I thought
she
that
talking about him."
I thought that only worked with Drake.
Nah, Mary J. Blige too.
Yo,
Yes, that one.
Well, Mary happy.
Her music phony as shit when she didn't have it.
Bad though.
Brian
For
McKnight,
the
the
people that
dirty Mac.
listen to
nigga.
him, but yeah, you listen to
That's
Brian
Joe. My
McKnight?
fault. That's Joe.
You do better when.
Yeah.
Did y'all hear
So-
Kelly?
Oh yeah, why y'all ain't talking about
They
that?
joined over the little his.
No, I'm
little
talking about the
show.
gun. I was talking about the gun thing,
Oh, I don't know.
the
shit
bomb
about
threat
no
or
gun.
whatever. No, the gun
Oh, something happened when he was
at the screening for the
Screening,
documentary.
yeah.
Yeah, he
what
called.
happened?
They said somebody called in a like a gun threat or something
Yeah.
at a screening for the documentary about R. Kelly,
What?
and the wife said she think he did it. He probably did, but
He has a new album now. Y'all said?
it's a documentary.
Documentary.
They got this documentary that's coming out about all the scandal and all that kind of stuff. They did a screening of it before it comes out, and somebody called in some type of something like that, and everybody left, so
I
nobody
was
saw it.
referring to his old. He's on tour overseas right now, and he had. I mean, you know how he be freestyling like little R&B tracks, and he had like this wild ass song about do the chicks got their passports, who took their shots, like basically trying to get, huh?
He's
Wow,
ignorant.
yeah.
I mean,
Nigga bugging, man.
it's Kels, man.
I can't
Hey.
fuck Kelly.
Yeah.
When the documentary drop,
Yeah.
y'all gonna watch. That's when it
The
comes.
Kels documentary.
Yeah.
Did he
I
sign
be
off on
watching
this
that.
documentary?
No. Shit, he was.
If he didn't sign off, I don't think I want
He
to
ain't
see.
signed
No,
off?
I'm saying it's like the girls who.
I don't want to
Them?
see.
Oh.
Yeah.
If it ain't coming from him, man, he ain't got no
It's
input. I don't know if I
the
want to
girls, his wife on there. I mean, his ex-wife on there. Some
Yeah, I don't
family
wanna see-
members.
It's gonna be all Kelly slander.
Nah, I seen that Suge Knight shit.
It
That shit gonna be hard.
absolutely is.
Yeah, I don't want to see that. Now if BET decide they want to do
The biopic?
a 3-day, you know what I'm saying, little miniseries special.
Oh, you know that's going. They
I'm
they
all
gonna,
down for that.
They gonna wait till
It's gonna be about 10 years before that happens.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Your man, or if he just go on a super downward spiral from like the next 2 years or some shit like that, then
I mean,
they
what,
put that in the works.
what other? I mean, how far down can he go at this point? I mean, the only further place down he could go is like actually going to prison.
He can get strung out. He could be like KC was.
Maybe. Like maybe. I still don't think
Bobby
that would.
Brown was at one time.
Yeah, they pretty much had to wait till he died to do some shit like that. Because they ain't gonna let that shit go on while he alive.
You think he gonna get one?
Yeah, he'll get one. It'll be a while, but he'll get one.
Who gonna play him?
I don't know. Some young nigga come along and they put him on. So yeah, but that's all I had though.
And y'all see the fight?
Nah, I missed this fight.
I did.
I seen all the highlights and shit.
So what you think about the fight?
As far as the excitement of watching a heavyweight fight again, that was like the most excited I've been in years. Like
a heavyweight fight.
Yeah, probably since like
Tyson.
Well, I'll say Rodman.
Oh yeah,
when he fought Lennox, only because I mean, you know, he's a hometown guy. All right, so we was all hyped for that, but yeah, so like, but it's been that long, you know what I mean? The way the fight actually went, I mean,
Who won the fight? There was a winner to that fight to me. It was not a draw.
Wilder.
Yes,
I'll say,
absolutely.
You think he won?
Yeah.
The only reason why I won't say
if you knock somebody down 2 times in the fight, and the last time it was past a 10 count, but the referee was fucking around before he started to count. The other dude lost. I don't care what you did in the fight.
I mean, but that's not how boxing works. I mean,
you can win every round on points, but if you get knocked out in the last minute of the fight, you lost.
Outside of the 2 knockdowns, he lost every round. So I mean, I get it. I understand what he was looking at.
That's called the Hail Mary.
I mean, if it wasn't for the 2 knockdowns, he definitely would have lost.
Definitely.
But I also noticed like your fighting style has not changed one bit.
And it ain't.
This motherfucker really quiet as kept. He really doesn't know how to box. That motherfucker just be throwing mad haymakers.
And he's 6'7", and nobody can't get inside. But he was little as
shit compared to fucking Fredo. Like he was little as shit. Like he had like over 50 pounds on him in the fight and all that shit. But anyway, I mean it's definitely gonna be a rematch. So I'd be excited to see that as long as they bring the same intensity. So.
Fury gonna lose.
Hope so. But
400 years.
Yeah. But before we wrap this shit up, right? What's the most disgusting place you've had sex?
In the back of my homegirl car.
It's in the back of your homegirl car? Did you at least clean up?
She doesn't know. Hope she's not listening.
Oh.
And I didn't clean up. It was in college.
I mean, but you had a lot of homegirls in college, so unless she was the only one of the crew with a car.
Not many whose car was driving. She's not listening, so I'm fine talking about it. I feel like it was disgusting because I didn't tell her.
Was this in the car in the parking lot outside Morgan V?
Outside of apartments in Tulsa.
I'm joking. You ain't. I was just joking. I didn't really want that information, but okay.
You just live in Morgan V?
All right, so
I did used to live in Morgan V.
Shout out to Morgan V, man.
Wow.
Shout out to Morgan V.
What about y'all?
I'm trying. Most disgusting?
Yeah. For me, it would have to be the bathroom of Soul Plaza and Security Mall.
Y'all niggas foul.
Yeah.
Man,
that was in my young, like, I was like 16, 17.
That's nasty.
At the time.
That's pretty nasty.
Yeah. It was the women's bathroom.
That shit is disgusting, nigga. That shit been abandoned. You understand? Nigga. I don't think probably in the back of, but no, my cars wasn't dirty, so her cars wasn't dirty. I don't know. I don't think, probably the worst place would have been like a car somewhere, somebody's car. I had sex outside before, but it wasn't.
Because usually you don't tell people what happened in there, and then you look down the line like, wow, the things I was doing in that spot.
I think it's bad if it's somebody else's car and you don't tell. I mean, if it's your own shit, do it.
No, I'm talking about. I said other people's car. I think that's nasty because it's like you look at people being inside of there and you're like, wow, the things I did in that spot.
You could have wiped it down, though.
It was called Seeds.
You can at least hit it with some Febreze.
Look, she loves me. It's okay.
Alright, I guess. So, Dave, Lord Winslow, goody two-shoe head ass, don't do nothing.
Nah, I just ain't had. I don't think I had anywhere that's like disgusting though.
Not even auditorium at Poly.
No.
Not that auditorium. Nah, look, I had to think about it, but off the top of my head, I did not.
Dave, I commend you.
Thank you. You understand?
I commend you for being a stand-up guy.
For being a bluffing ass youngin'.
Shit, I wasn't bluffing, nigga. I don't be trying to whip my dick out in no abandoned bathrooms, y'all. Nigga, you got a way to call them going in, yo. Into the bathroom, nigga, before you even do that. That shit wild.
Yo, when you a young whippersnapper, like, yo, you gotta always be, you know what I'm saying, go time. You know what I'm saying?
You was a wild whippersnapper, yo.
When the phone call was made, it was time to get busy. But
man, I ain't mad at you,
that shit was.
I ain't mad at you, my man.
Like, you win. Okay, Mike?
I wasn't trying to win. I didn't know this was a contest.
I'm just saying, yours definitely took the cake.
I guess.
But thank y'all for tuning in. This is another successful Wednesday.
Yeah, man. Another Wednesday. I guess we'll see y'all. Well, y'all hear us next Wednesday if we make it that far.
Like, why you been so morbid?
Yeah, it was good.
Cause niggas die every day, B.
Like, I see y'all next Wednesday.
Right.
You gonna hit me next Wednesday.
We might die. Well,
catch me
I don't know.
This weekend. I'm gonna be in DC.
You might be late.
What you in DC for?
My homegirl.
You know it's a party. You know it's a party.
Where y'all going to?
Saturday we at OZOs. Sunday we at Park.
Me and him got kicked out of OZOs. I ain't been back since.
I got kicked out of OZOs more times.
Who got kicked out of OZOs?
You don't remember we got kicked out of OZOs?
When the fuck we get kicked out of OZOs?
That night when we was did we? No, we ain't fight. We was about to fight. We was about to beat the shit out them for Felicia's birthday. Yeah, you don't remember that?
Damn, that was years ago.
Yeah,
well, I've been back to OZOs quite a few times since then. So,
but
I like OZOs, but I'm more concerned with Parks Brunch, so I'll be there. Check us out if y'all, in the area. It's gonna be lit.
No sangria this week.
Sangria tomorrow after the monument tree lighting.
Knew it.
I'll be at the monument lighting tomorrow and then at sangria.
You gonna be playing Jumbo Jenga and shit, or was it karaoke?
I gotta get a haircut.
The monument lighting?
Yeah.
I think it's at 8.
All right, I got time.
Y'all should come for real. Even if you don't know the sangria, the monument lighting is nice.
Yeah, it's too cold outside for that shit.
Well, if you don't,
if you got your own Christmas tree, fam, just light your own shit.
Oh, I gotta get that. I gotta get the tree. I still haven't got my tree. I gotta get mine.
Y'all getting real trees?
Yeah.
Mine has been delivered. I just have to pick a day.
I gotta get that shit. Then drag that shit in the house and put that shit up and get the ladder and all that.
Yo, you got hell of male figures in your life.
Mike, do you want to come bring my tree?
If you need help, you know my phone number. You can ask. Hey.
All right, y'all. So next week, thanks for tuning in.
Word on the street.
If y'all want to give us a Christmas gift, hit us on the Cash App.
For real.
The link is in the bio.
And make sure y'all tell y'all significant others if they have an odor.
Or if you try and fly Woody out.
Yeah, niggas.
Bookings by Woody at gmail.com.
Hey, Papa and Warbot.
Thank y'all for tuning in. It's your girl Woody Vuitton.
Yeah.
We'll see y'all next week.
We are out.
Well, that's our show for today. We gotta get out of here. Did you have a good time?
You know I had a good time. I always have a good time on Word on the Street, and that's Word Up. You understand?
This is for all the brothers who ain't here tonight.
Well, look, that's our show.